I think our country's in really bad shape. 95 million people out of work. Overseas is a mess. Obamacare is a disaster. Can't keep going down the same road. Can't do it anymore. We got to change up and get a guy in there that knows how to fix stuff. I mean, this is madness.
That was actor Scott Baio speaking with me last night during the convention special. Baio among the list of stars speaking in support of Donald Trump, a list that also included Antonio Sabato Jr.
Donald Trump will get it done and put us back on the right track. People know this, and that's why they have voted as they have. We can no longer afford to be silent. Our country needs Donald Trump to make us great again.
Sabato, before his big moment, I spoke with him before that big moment on stage and asked him why he's going all out for Trump.
I've met him so many times over the last 20-some years. I got to tell you, the man is just an awesome guy. I backed him up from day one. I knew he was going to win, and now he's going to win to be the next president of the United States. And I'm going to back him up all the way.
Wow.
I can tell you a story. You know, many years ago, I was in New York going to a opening of a fashion Valentino store. And Valentino called me. He's a friend of mine, and he said, come down. And it was pouring rain, and I had to make it back to the hotel, so I was waiting outside for the rain to stop. And Donald Trump pulled up, opened his door, he looked at me, he recognized who I was, and he said, do you want a ride? I can give you a ride back to the hotel. And it was very kind. I said no because it was just too much. I just said, you know what, you're too kind, go inside and don't worry about me, and I made it to the hotel somehow. But since then, you realize what kind of man he is. He's a man who gives, who's passionate, who tells it like it is, and he's honest and truthful. And that's what we need in this country. I've been watching politics my whole life. I've not really been a politician, let's say, but I follow it. And in the last 7 years, I've seen the worst politics I've ever seen. And it's hard for me to say that our president has failed us. And it's hard for me because like I said, I love this country. I love our flag, and I love our president, but this one, no, not so much.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, I think that's probably why Donald Trump's message really resonated with you. You were born in Italy, and then you did everything the legal way. You went through all of the things you have to go through to become a citizen of America.
This president had an agenda. 7 years ago, and now even more. You can see everything just rushing to the top. And he's succeeding. He's tried so hard to really change what this country's all about. Taking our Second Amendment away. I mean, everything that this country's so great. You know, our independence, the laws, how this country works. He's always been trying to change it. By putting things in people's minds. And I mean, well, look what's going on right now with all our police officers who are risking their lives. I mean, and I love our police force. I love our military so much. And I tell you, it'll probably be very hard for somebody in the military right now to be working and giving your life for this president because, to me personally, he's a disgrace. He's just let this country down, but he's done it with a purpose. Because our president is not stupid. He's actually a very smart man. So I've been investigating and reading and doing all this history about this guy. And there's not much of it because there's a lot of files that nobody knows about who President Obama really is. But the agenda is clear. And right now you can see chaos going all around the world. And it's just getting bigger and bigger. And we need somebody who's going to stop it, who's going to clean it up and bring our country back together. Trump is an outsider. He's somebody who has created jobs, who's given back to the people. And he has got an amazing family. His children love him to death. He's a good dude. And he comes from somewhere that we haven't seen yet. So people are kind of scared from the left going, well, we want a Bernie. Now Bernie's out and Bernie's supporting Hillary. All that is going on. But at the end of the day, you have a person like Donald Trump who's going to really back this country. There's one thing about Donald Trump I can tell you. And I looked him in the eye, and I know, and I met Hillary Clinton. And there's two people there. And that's not the person you want as President of the United States. You want Donald Trump, who's honest, and he loves this country. Man, he loves it.
Thanks to Antonio Sabato Jr. there.